Come on, let's do some crafting. First thing, we're going to Dollar Tree and pick up three pieces of plank wood. These are for the side and the bottom. These are for the ends. So we're going to glue this together. I also stapled it because I have a staple and nail gun because you want stability on these projects. And this is a 100-watt glue gun. Later on, you'll see the smoke coming out this baby. But again, you need stability. It's all good and fun showing these DIY projects and how to do this, but glue and even sometimes E6000 is not sturdy. So here I am doing the two sides and the ends. And take your time when you're putting these pieces of wood, because unfortunately Dollar Tree wood is uneven at times. And I still love them. You can still make beautiful crafts with them. Look how cute. I'm going to make me a little crib like this for a baby shower. Watch. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to put the handle. Unfortunately, when I glued this on, that's when I realized I had dowel sticks. It is what it is. It still look cute. You can use dowel sticks. You can use this as a handle. To me, these are a little more secure because they're wide. Just glue both sides. Make sure that when you're gluing them, they're even. Then we're going to put the top on it. To the handle, rather. The top to the handle. And I let it a little sticking out at the edges because I liked it. You know, you do how you want it to be done. Again, you can use dowel sticks. It was too late when I realized I had them, but that's okay. I still love it. I stained this piece. I'm doing a voiceover. It took me 3 days and I'm showing you in 10 minutes. When you're doing this, I don't have nowhere to do it. I have to do it in my home. Open up the window, make sure circulation is going. Wear face mask. I have two because I have sinus and allergies. I had masks. All the windows were open. I have a fire escape, but I was too tired to bend. I'm going to stain it until it's brown. I like staining preferable than painting it brown because when you stain it and you add a coat of paint to it and you're going to sand it down, that brown stain stays. As opposed to painting, when you start sanding it, the brown goes away. Look how brown it turned out. I love this color. This is chalk paint I bought a long time ago. Don't know why it's all lumpy. It still paints good, don't get me wrong. But every time I use it, I got to stir it. I don't know because I had it for a long time, but I still love it. I chose this color. It reminded me of the antique-ish looking stuff. Now you want it to look old. Again, when I paint it, it doesn't show the lumps or anything. It's a straight paint. And I like it because it's chalk paint. I gave it 2 coats. Look how pretty that color. Here you go. Look how pretty. I was going to stay, the brown in the inside was going to stay, but my son was like, no, Ma, give it an antique color. So, fortunate for me, I had antique white. Yeah, that's my go-to when I'm undecisive of how I want or what I want to do. There you go. I gave it 1 coat, I believe. Then I'm going to sand it down. Sand it until you see that brown pop. Unfortunately, yeah, put that mask on if you have sinus and allergies. With the sander sponge, you can only use it 2 times. After that, it's no good. So I have to invest in a good sponge spot. The sander, I'm sorry. So you want that brown to pop. You see, unfortunately, with the sander, it's not going to sand it down like you want it to, but for now, it's okay. It even looks pretty plain like this. Those are my silicone molds I use for baking, for chocolates, for fondant, because I do bake. I made a whole bunch, used the hot glue gun. I rinsed it out really good when I finish with them. I added on the pieces to the box. First I had to see what was gonna go well. So that definitely I want it on both sides. And look how pretty it looks so far. If you're watching this video for the first time, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel with DIY home decor projects or refurbish or whatever I want to do or whatever I'm doing at the moment. I could be refurbishing something, making something, Dollar Tree item, whatever, thrifting. I added those pieces there. This is where I messed up. You know, when I was doing all the moldings, I know I did 4 of each, 2 on each side, but I couldn't find one particular piece. After I glued it on, that's when I found it. It was on the freaking floor. I did it this way, but as soon as I found it, I took it out because it looked too busy and it was uneven, the pieces. I didn't level it right. You see? Nah, I wasn't feeling that. That's why I'm looking at it. I looked at it for about 20 minutes. I'm just kidding. You see? That's how I wanted it. Look how pretty. Not that one. So now I'm going to add my magical wax. That's to give it a stain like a rustic old piece. And all you do is tapping. There's a round paintbrush into the wax just to dap. And then you dap it on paper. And then you start dapping it around where you wanted that piece to look antique-ish. I should have done this before I did the waxing. This is a marker. I'm going to show you right now. Look how pretty. A marker I bought from Dollar Tree, and I suggest everybody to get it. All I did is just outline. That was it. The good thing with this marker is you have to dap it, the point, for the ink to come out. So the point don't stay moist because that usually dries up the marker. But I have it gold, silver, black, and that's all I'm doing, just outlining it. I should have done this before I did the wax, but you live and you learn. I've got so many stuff, I forget what I have in here. And look at that. So now after I did the lining with the gold, I'm just tapping it again, bringing down that gold a little down. You want it to look like an old gold. And it's a good gold. And the silver one also. Look how pretty. Guys, thank you for watching my channels, and to my next video.